All right, guys, today I am back on Roblox Steal a Brainrot, and I've got a very, very crazy idea. I want to try getting a Noobini Pizzanini that gives me $1 million a second. Now, that might sound a little bit crazy, but pretty much in this game, there's a bunch of different Brainrot characters that you can get, right? And the weakest one of them all is this guy over here, the Noobini Pizzanini. Normally, by default, it only gives you $1 a second, but I think I know a way that I can upgrade the Noobini Pizzanini so hard that it gives you $1 million a second. Now, this might sound a little bit crazy. $1 million a second is kind of insane for a Brainrot and Steal a Brainrot, but I am currently in the admin servers where I have access to all of the admin commands in the entire game. And using the spawn Brainrot command, I can spawn in any Brainrot that I want with any traits that I want as well. So I think that it's possible to spawn in a Noobini Pizzanini that gives $1 million a second. Anyways, I'm in a private server just by myself right now. I want to try experimenting around with this to get the $1 million Noobini Pizzanini. And then once we get it, I'm going to join into a lobby with my friends and just blow their minds. This is going to be hilarious. Anyways, the first thing that we're going to need to do to spawn in $1 million Noobini Pizzanini is spawn in a normal Noobini Pizzanini first. So as you guys can see, the normal Noobini Pizzanini obviously gives you, $1 a second, but we can slowly start upgrading this guy. If we give the Noobini Pizzanini a mutation, then we can upgrade the dollars per second a lot. The best mutation in this game is, of course, the rainbow mutation, and it looks like the rainbow mutation upgrades the Noobini Pizzanini 10x. Now it's giving $10 a second. Actually, wait, hold on. I don't know if the rainbow mutation is the best mutation in the game. There's also the candy mutation. Let's try spawning in a Noobini with the candy mutation. And okay, this one only gives $4 a second. In that case, I think rainbow is the best. Wait, actually, hold on. We should also test blood rot. That's another one of the mutations. Yeah, okay, blood rot gives $2 a second. In that case, rainbow is the best. Rainbow it is. But now you might be wondering, how are we going to get a rainbow Noobini from $10 a second all the way to $1 million a second? And that's where the custom traits come in. Now, pretty much in this game, of course, you can get Brainrots that have different traits. We got like the Nyan trait, we got the Taco trait. I just spawned this guy in with the Nyan trait, and look, one Nyan trait adds an extra $5 to the Noobini Pizzanini. Without the Nyan trait, it was giving $10 a second, but now it's giving $15 a second. And the thing with these traits is that using the commands, you can actually stack them. So I can give 2 Nyan traits on a Noobini Pizzanini, and now it's giving $20 a second. So I think you know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna try giving the Noobini Pizzanini so many traits until it gives me $1 million a second. I think it's possible. I've done it before with other Brainrots. It's got to be possible with the Noobini as well. Well, now the next step is just copying and pasting in a bunch of Nyan traits into this command. Let me go ahead and just spam the Nyan traits. And okay, this is a lot of Nyans. Let me go ahead and hit enter on the command. And okay, we've now got the Noobini Pizzanini all the way up to $1,000 a second. This is so cursed to look at. Normally in this game, you know, the thing gives $1 a second. Now it's giving $1,000 a second. Oh my goodness, this is actually nuts. All right, but we've still got a long ways to go. 1 million is 1,000 times 1,000, so this is gonna be rough. Okay, hold on. I've got a calculator pulled up here. Let's actually find out how many Nyan traits we're gonna need to give the Noobini to get it all the way up to $1 million a second. So we want to get up to $1 million a second. So let's put in 1 million, and then each Nyan trait gives an extra $5 a second. So we can just do 1 million divided by 5. And okay, this is going to be a lot of Nyans. 200,000 Nyans. Okay, that's a lot of traits. That's a lot of traits. Okay, let's get to copying and pasting in some Nyans. Okay, hold on a second. Pasting in the Nyan traits in the Roblox chat is kind of not the greatest idea. I have no idea how many Nyan traits we're at. Let me go ahead and copy this entire command. And here, I'm just going to paste it into this character counter website. And okay, it looks like we've got about 2,000 characters so far. We're going to need to get those numbers up. Oh my goodness, this command is going to be so long. So we're going to need 200,000 Nyans. Each Nyan, let's see, how much space does this take up? Each Nyan is going to take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters, including the comma and the space. So what is 6 times 200,000? It's going to be 1.2 million. So are we going to really paste in 1.2 million letters in here? I don't even know if we can paste in that many characters into the Roblox chat. But hey, I guess I'm here today to find out. Oh my goodness, look at the character counter going up. This is going to break the game so hard. So we're going to need to get this character counter up to 1.2 million, and then we're going to need need to get this words thing up to 200,000. Yeah, this is a lot of numbers. Hold on. Let me make a bigger selection on this. Let me select all of these nyans over here, copy this, and now let's start pasting it in. There we go. Now the character counter is going up. Okay, hold on. We're at 50,000 characters, 8,000 words. Before we go farther, let me copy this entire command and let's just see if this is going to work. Because if this doesn't work, then there's no way a million is going to work. All right, I'm back in Roblox and I'm actually kind of nervous to try this out. I feel like this might crash the game. Let me go ahead and paste in the command and okay, we've got all 50,000 characters in the chat right now. Oh, look, there's a normal Noobini Pizzanini. Oh, another one. Now let's go ahead and spawn in ours and oh, look at this thing. $43,000 a second. It's almost 50,000. It's almost the same as the amount of characters we typed in. Oh my goodness. It's lagging. It's lagging me out whenever I look at it. This is nuts. All right. Well, this is what a Noobini Pizzanini looks like with 50,000 Nyan traits on it. Look at all the Nyan traits. They're still going. There's just infinite Nyan traits. And it's giving $43,000 a second. Hold on. I gotta buy this thing at my base. It only costs $25 and it gives you 43K a second. This is actually crazy. Imagine taking this thing into a public lobby. People would freak out. Anyways, now that this works, this gives me more confidence in getting up to a million. If we can get $50,000, then we could totally get up to a million. Back to pasting in Nyans. Here we go. The Nyan counter is going up. We're at 58,000, 60,000. We should probably go into Roblox and spawn it in every like 50,000 characters just to test it out and make sure that everything is still working. All right, we're approaching 100,000 characters. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 100,066. Let's go ahead and remove a couple Nyans. Let's get it exactly to 100,000. Oh, hold on. That was a little bit too low. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 100,000 characters. Exactly. Wow, we hit that. I'm surprised we hit 100K exactly. We've got 16,000 words. That's 16,000 different Nyan traits. Let's go ahead and copy this entire thing into the game, and then we got to spawn it in. Oh boy, this is going to lag so hard, isn't it? Let me open up the chat, and all right, so far, everything is still working. The game hasn't broke yet. Let me paste in the command, and okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Please work. Wait. No way. No way. It's actually working. What? 83,000 a second. Yo, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was feeling nervous there. I was having some doubts. I wasn't sure if this was actually gonna work. Wait, so if this works, then we might actually be able to get up to a million. Oh, no way. Look at this. 43,000, 83,000, but it is lagging my game so hard. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a second. Look, if I go far away from them, then the text disappears. But if I go close, it appears again and starts lagging really far. But if I'm far away, then it doesn't lag at all. Oh, that's cool. Actually, it still lags a little bit whenever I look that direction. But this is actually blowing my mind. I can't believe we got up to 100,000 characters. If we can get up to 100,000 characters, we can totally do a million. Back to the character counter website. Yo, comment below if you think this is gonna work. Comment below your predictions before we go forward. Also, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. We're so close to a million subs on this channel. I'm actually risking my access to the admin server for this. All right, so you better subscribe. I might get banned for doing this. Hopefully not, though. Anyways, we're at 100,000 characters. This is nuts. Let's go ahead and keep on copying and pasting in the Nyans. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of nervous that this wasn't gonna work because I did this once, except with a different Brainrot. I did it once with like the Legrande or something, and as soon as I got above 80,000 characters, it stopped working. It seems like on the Noobini, though, it works no matter what you go to. I think the limiting factor is like the dollars per second. Like if the dollars per second that the Brainrot generates is too high, then I think it's gonna not let you spawn it in. But since the Noobini is such a bad Brainrot to begin with, the dollars per second is never going to get crazy high. Anyways, let's get all the way up to 200,000 and then try spawning it in again. This is 200,000 characters. I'm going to have to copy and paste this on my computer. I wonder if my computer is going to struggle to carry 200,000 characters in the clipboard. All right, let's get it all the way down to 200,000. We got to get exact, precise numbers. We're scientists here, all right? We're doing really important experimentation. No, it's 200,002. How is it a 200,002? Okay, wait, can I delete some spaces? Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta test something. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but in the command so far, we've got a ton of spaces. Can we just remove all those spaces? Because if we can, that's gonna be so efficient. Let's go ahead and try spawning in a normal Noobini Pizzanini. Amount 1, rainbow, yep. And then for the traits, I'm just gonna put Nyan, comma, Nyan. Is this gonna work? No way. You gotta be kidding. Are you actually serious? We didn't even have to put the spaces in. That saves us so many characters. All right, let me try this again. I'm gonna go back into the character counter. Actually, before we remove all the spaces, let me go ahead and copy this command though. I want to see if we can spawn it in with 200,000 characters. Here we go. I'm back on Steal a Brainrot. Let's paste in the command. 200,000 characters. I think my game is already lagging a little bit after pasting in the command. Let's go ahead and hit enter, and All right, here we go. No, it didn't work. It says affect stack trace. That's not good. And the chat is broken. Wait, I can't paste anything in the chat anymore. No, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay, hold on. We need to try optimizing our command. We need to try removing all the spaces. I think once we remove all the spaces, then it'll work. But let me relog because my chat is broken now. This doesn't even work. Wait, can I respawn? Is respawning gonna work? I need this. I need this to work. I need to flex on my friends once I get this. And okay, the chat is still not working. I'm just gonna relog and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm loading back into the lobby and all right. It looks like we're back and the chat is working. Sick. But it is so laggy whenever I look that direction. Anyways, we're gonna need to try to optimize this command a little bit. There's the Brainrot generator. Let's go back to the character counter website real quick. And we're gonna need to remake this command. Look at the letter density over here. We got the N's 40%. That makes sense because there's two N's in Nyan. The A's are 20%. The Y is 20%. The comma is 20%, and we have the exact same amount of spaces as commas, so if we cut out the spaces, that's going to be a huge efficiency gain. Anyways, let's go ahead and just delete all of the Nyans here. We're going to need to paste them back in, except without any spaces. Hold on, let me think real quick. Is there any other efficiency things that we can do right now before we start spamming in? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else that we can do to make this more efficient. I don't know, there probably is. I can't think of anything right now, though. Let's get to pasting in some Nyans, except with no spaces this time. Let me copy all of this, and now let's begin the mass pasting. Oh yes, here we go. This looks so much more efficient. Look at how densely packed my Nyans are. This is great. These are the most densely packed Nyans in all the lands. You're never gonna find more densely packed Nyans. There's other traits that we can use as well. There's like the taco trait, there's the zombie trait, there's the firework trait, but I'm pretty sure Nyan is the best one. I've tested out the other ones and they don't give nearly as much dollars per second as Nyan. All right, we gotta copy in some more Nyans here. Okay, maybe not that many. Let me just select all of the Nyans down here and all right, copy paste. Here we go. We're at 25,000. This better work. Hopefully we can get up to 200,000. Let's test it out with 150,000 first though, just to see if it'll work. All right, we're at 160,000. Let's get it down to 150. There we go. 158,000, 156. Wow, there's so many Nyans here. 155,000 on the dot. Exactly 155,000. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. 150,000 and 135. And oh, hold on. We overshot it a little bit. Oh, look at this. Every time we paste it in, it goes up by 5 characters. That means we're easily going to be able to land on exactly 150,000. All right, now let's go ahead and paste this into the game. All right, I'm back on Roblox and wow, we have been grinding. This is what real science is like, all right? You got sleepless nights. Anyways, let's paste in the command and okay, please work. 150,000 characters. This better work. Don't give a stack effect error. Oh, it didn't give an error. We've got the Noobini Pizzanini in $150,000 a second. Oh my goodness. This is so laggy. Every time I look at it, my frames go down to like 2 frames per second. Imagine if I fill up my entire base with these guys. That would be like an actual lag machine. Wait, I didn't even buy it. It's not. Hold on. I gotta buy it. There we go. Before it goes into the wilderness. This is sick. 150,000 a second. Okay, this gives me a lot of hope. Oh, it's going into the base. It's really lagging now. There we go. It has found its spot in the base. Look at how much money is coming off of it. 14 million, 18 million, 20 million. Wait, let's get a normal Noobini Pizzanini for comparison. Any Noobinis on this line? I want to get a normal one in my base and see how much money that would give compared to this thing. Because I have my base on the most rebirths possible. So there's like a 13x money multiple. Let's go ahead and spawn in another just default Noobini. Wait, hold on. Normal. There we go. All right, Noobini, you're coming home to me. I think you'll find some great company back at my base. This is insane. I think I am currently the owner of the best Noobini ever in the entire game. There's no way that anybody has beaten this record. This has to be like a world record or something. Anyways, let's get the normal Noobini here. Hey, there's another Noobini on the conveyor line. They're racing. Who's gonna make it to my base first? Yeah, definitely this guy. All right, let's get him in my base and then let me go here and just collect all of their money to reset them. And okay, who's gonna win? Noobini race. Okay, this one's already at 6 mil, while this one just made it to $50. Anyways, enough of this. It is time to paste in some more Nyans. It is time to try to get up to that $1 million per second number. Okay, I'm back on the character counter. This is gonna be intense. Let me select all these Nyans here and let's try going up to 200,000 characters. Last time when we went to 200,000 characters, it broke. But this time, since we cut out the spaces, let's see if it works. Come on. Please work. I'm really hoping that this works. Let's go exactly to 200,000 characters. We're at 200,895 right now. Let's remove a couple of these, and then we can just paste in some nyans to get back up. This is actually intense. This is the most intense moment of my life. I'm sweating right now. My palms are shaking. Okay, they're not actually, but that would be funny. Anyways, 200,000 characters. Now let's hop into the game. Here we go. Moment of truth. I'm pasting it in. All right. No! It's saying affect subtrace again. It's lagging out. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I want to find the actual limit. I want to see exactly what the most stacked Noobini Pizzanini possible is. Let's try going down to like 180,000 or something. Let's see where the cap is. Where is the limit? Where are we hitting the ceiling? Okay, let's try 178,000. Let's try this out. Oh my goodness. Wait, we're going to need to relog again. I can't type into the chat. All right, be right back. Oh my goodness. Wait, guys, I'm trying to load back into the game right now. Everything is frozen. I can't even do anything. What the heck? Okay, there we go. It looks like it works now. That was something. Anyways, we're back in the private lobby now, so let's go ahead and try spawning it in with 178,000 characters of text. I'm just gonna paste in the command. If this works, then it works. If it doesn't, then GG's. Can I paste it in? Okay, there we go. Pasted it in. Let's hit enter and 178,000 works. Oh, it's so laggy though. It's frozen. There it is. Look at that. I can't even move. What is happening? How much money does this guy give? 178K. Wow, that's clean. Let's go ahead and buy that. Actually, I probably shouldn't buy this because next time it breaks, I'm going to need to relog back into the game. And whenever I join the lobby, it lags so hard. I should probably sell all of these other guys for now. We don't need these. These guys aren't even good. 40K a second? Who am I kidding? This is Garbo. Let's sell that for a nice $25 gain. Wait, no, we sell them for $13. That's terrible. Let me sell all of these guys. Oh my goodness, this 178K one is coming into my base. Everything is dying. Ugh, let me sell this thing. I just want my frames back. I just want everything to be running normally. Look at how much money this one's generating. 4.8 mil. Let's go. All right, let's sell this guy. And all right, so we found out some valuable information. 178K works. Now let's try bumping that number up a little bit. We're going to hit the theoretical limit. We're going to hit the cap, the ceiling. Okay, let's go 185K. Will this work? Moment of truth. Let me paste in the command. No way, 185K works? Okay, I'm immediately going up to the next number. The limit must be like really close to 200K then. Let's try 195K. Or no, 193K. We still have this other guy over here, this 185K guy. I'm just gonna not look at him so it doesn't lag. Okay, here we go. This is 193K or whatever I said. No way, wait, this is working too. What? Look at that. The 192K guy spawned in. So the limit is like between 192K and 200,000 characters. Oh, it's so laggy though. I can never take this into a public lobby. If anybody sees me with this in a public lobby, I'm actually destroyed. Like, I'm gonna get banned. All right, well, let's try going like 199K. Here we go. Let's copy and paste these nyans a couple more times. 199K. Let's see if this will work. No way the limit is exactly 200,000. All right, I'm spawning it in. No way, it worked again. What? Wait, so the limit is actually like 200,000. Wait. I want to try 200,000 again just to see if it'll work. Let's go into here and I'm just going to copy and paste this command. What if it was just like a random one-off error that we had that one time that it didn't work? Okay, 200,000 and 435. Let's see if this will work. If this works, then there's still hope for the 1 million per second Noobini. Okay, wait a second. We're starting to have problems now. Now my chat isn't working. Look, whenever I paste it in, my chat is just empty. I think the characters are still there though. If I hit enter, it should. Oh, okay, there we go. Affect subtrace, and yeah, the game is broken. It's not working anymore. Hold on, let me relog and I want to test something. So I think the limit of what we can spawn in is actually like 200K or something. So let's go ahead and just go up to 199K. Let's go up to the highest number that we can go below 200K, and then let's try spawning that in. After this, I want to see how much money we can get if we use this command, not on a Noobini Pizzanini, but on an actually good Brainrot. Are we going to get like a quadrillion dollars per second? Anyways, this is 199,909. I don't even know what number. This is 199,995. Let's see if this works. Please work. I don't want to relog again. Let's go ahead and paste this in. Okay, this looks promising. The chat isn't invisible. Let's hit enter and what? It actually works. So this works, but 200,000 doesn't. Interesting. So Roblox must have like a 200,000 character limit or something. But for all I know, this is the most powerful Noobini Pizzanini in the entire game. You know, we made it about a quarter of the way to 1 million. I'm pretty proud of this. This is pretty incredible. Look at this. Look at him walk back to my base. I can cannot wait to show my friends this. But hold on, before I join my friends, there's one more thing I want to do. Like I said earlier, I want to see what happens if we use all of these traits on an actually good Brainrot, like a Garama or something. Let me go ahead and get the command to summon in a Garama, just like that. Okay, this is the command we need. And now let me go back here into the character counter, and I'm just going to go all the way to the top and replace Noobini Pizzanini with Garama Dung and blah, 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 blah. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're still under 200,000 characters. We're at 199,998. Let's go ahead and copy this. And all right, we're about to nuke the Roblox servers. Here we go. I'm pasting it in. The chat is not invisible. This is great. Let's enter. And all right. No, it affects stack traced it. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. This is going to be... I already know setting this up. This is going to be horrible. We're probably going to need to go down and then up and then... Yeah, I don't know how much time that's going to take to prepare. But anyways, this is kind of nuts. We've got a Noobini Pizzanini that gives 199k a second. I think now would be a great time to join into my friend's lobby. All right, here we go. I'm about to join Baby Dash. All right, guys, I'm joining into my friend's lobby right now, and oh my goodness, it is so laggy. This is insane. Oh wait, it looks like Baby Dash is the only one online right now. This is gonna be good. I already know he's gonna be excited to see this thing.
What the? I just got a pop-up saying your device's memory is low.
Hold on, let's go show Baby Dash. Yo, Baby Dash, what's up?
Oh, hey, Dad. I just got a pop-up on my screen that says your device's memory is low. We recommend leaving the game.
Oh, I think the Noobini is lagging out his game so much that it's warning him to leave.
Wait, what? What do you mean, Noobini?
Well, Baby Dash, you want to see something cool? I may or may not have acquired something recently that is kind of sick.
Okay, what did you get? Is it like a new Brainrot or something? This better not be a trick to steal my Brainrots.
Nope, this is not a trick to steal your Brainrots. Here, just follow me back to my base. I got something cool to show you.
What the? Why is it so laggy whenever I look at your base? What the? It's lagging so hard.
Well, Baby Dash, I want you to meet someone, or something, I should say. Check out my brand new Noobini Pizzanini.
Whoa, what the? How does it have $199,000 per second?
Let's just say I went through some hoops to get this, but look at this. It's printed $300 million so far, and the value of this thing is only $25, it says.
Wait, how much money do you get if you try to sell it?
$13. Are you serious?
This thing is insane. Wait, Dad, you know we're in a public lobby right now. If someone joins, this is gonna, like, crash their game.
Wait, what? We are? Okay, yeah, we should probably get out of here soon, but look at this. Isn't this sick?
Yeah, this is awesome.
You know what? You can have it if you want, Baby Dash.
Really? Okay, I'm taking him. Wait, hold on. I think my computer is about it. Wait, Dad, my game just froze.
Oh, oh, wow, you just left the game. Well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have it. Maybe it's for the better if I just sell this thing.
Yeah, that thing is way too powerful.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna claim my world record, and goodbye, Noobini Pizzanini. It was fun having you in the base.
Did you sell it?
Yep, he's gone. I can always find another one if I want, though.
Yeah, wait, we should find some more.
All right, bet. That was pretty crazy, and if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.